All right, a lot happening in our forecast, or possibly happening in our forecast over the next several days. First, big cool down overnight tonight. Temperatures today were in the 60s. Tomorrow morning, we're back into the 30s and feeling more like the 20s in a number of locations, mainly north of the lake. So it'll be a windy and cold Thursday morning. By the afternoon, less wind, but temperatures staying in the 40s. And we are talking about the possibility of snow this weekend. Let's break it all down. First, the near term, upper troughing. This is what helps to bring in, first you need the cold air, and that is on the move. By tomorrow morning, you will feel the difference as that surge of cold air settles in, and we're in the 30s on both sides of the lake Thursday morning, along with brisk winds. So it'll feel tomorrow morning more like the 20s on the North Shore. Those wind chills really start coming down well after midnight. So if you're going out and about later this evening, still cool to chilly, but cold by tomorrow morning. Then we're actually going to see a warmer day on the way Friday before more cold air arrives for the weekend. And for the weekend, not only are we going to see cold air, there's going to be some overrunning moisture. Now, most guidance is indicating kind of just cloud cover with maybe some embedded cold rain. The GFS, though, has been the standalone, indicating the chance that with that moisture surging overhead, we start to see the temperatures also coming down at the same time, meaning there is the possibility, per the GFS, starting at 11 o'clock Saturday night, starting to see kind of some sleet on the North Shore, Mississippi, and then toward midnight, the possibility of snow. Notice, though, the amount of moisture and how far north that moisture is per the GFS model. That continues into the early morning hours of Sunday, and then starting to taper off with the moisture surging toward the East Coast by Sunday afternoon. Here is what the Euro is saying. Again, indicates the cold air in place, but does not indicate nearly as much moisture that far north. The Euro keeps the bulk of the moisture well offshore and does not ever really coincide with the sub-freezing temperatures. So per the Euro, we see kind of some light cold rain at about 20% early Sunday morning, and then Sunday throughout the rest of the day, we do see some of that moisture changing over to wintry precipitation along the East Coast. So as of right now, the Euro is saying mostly dry and cold, with the GFS saying kind of a mix of snow, sleet, and a cold rain. As of right now, the models are completely different, and you have to have all the ingredients, all those variables in place correctly to get snow along the Gulf Coast. I've seen a few posts saying, well, we got it last year. That's not how this works. Just because the setup was in place last year doesn't mean we could see a repeat this year. So it is a possibility. Yes. Am I including it in my forecast right now? No. First front is on the way. No wintry weather with this one. Any moisture will be long gone before we get to the coldest of the air. And really the temperature is going to be just at or right below freezing as we get into the start of the day tomorrow. We stay chilly throughout our Thursday. High temperatures remain in the 40s. We'll be a little bit colder Friday morning, 20s and 30s, but then a quick warm up behind this or in front of this next front, which knocks temperatures back down for the weekend. That will be the cold air. So as of right now, we've got some spotty showers with that first front early Saturday. The overrunning moisture early Sunday, about a 20% chance for a few isolated light showers. We do stay chilly during the day Sunday and remaining on the cool side, but gradually getting back to the 50s and low 60s early next week.